Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah.
The onions are all ready now, nice and soggy and soft. Now what you want to do is add the potatoes, because potatoes take quite longer to cook than chickpeas, and you want them nice and soft so they're easy to break in your mouth. Throw them in. Give it a bit of a stir, break it all apart. And then what you want to do is add the blended tomatoes. Pour that in. Don't pour the whole tin in, because you'll want to add some near towards the end for a bit more flavour. So you leave that in, turn the gas up a bit. And then you leave that to cook for about 5 minutes, or until the potatoes are almost easy to break. You don't want them too soft before you put the chickpeas in, because then they'll go slushy. Put the lid back on and leave that for 5 minutes. And it's been 5 minutes now, and the potatoes are not quite easy to break yet, and the tomatoes starting to dry out. So I'm going to add some more water, again just 100 millilitres of water. We give that a mix. That scared me. I'm just going to leave that again for another 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes now, and the potatoes are kind of getting easy to break. Not so easy, which is perfect, that's just how I want it. Now, I'm going to add the chickpeas. Throw them in. Give that a stir. To help the cooking process and to add a bit more flavour, I forgot to mention at the start of this video that I'm going to add half a teaspoon of minced ginger and half a teaspoon of minced garlic. So once you put the chickpeas in, half a teaspoon of ginger, and half a teaspoon of garlic. Mix that in. It's already starting to smell lovely. Gonna leave that for a few minutes before I start adding the pepper and the masala powders and salt. But you can have chapatis or bread with chickpeas and potato curry, but I've decided that I'm going to have it with boiled white rice. So I like to use Tilda Easy Cook basmati rice. What you want to do is add, for 2 people, 1 cup of rice into a pan. And add, if it's 1 cup of boiled rice, which will do for 2 people, you want 2 cups of water. So pour that into the pan. And I'll show you what it looks like. So, as you can see, the water is just a little above the rice. Then what you want to do is switch that on. to a medium heat. Slightly cover it, leave the lid a little open to let the steam come out. Right, back to the chickpeas and potato. I'm now going to add the yellow peppers. You can use green or red peppers, it really doesn't matter. I just love the flavour of pepper. And then in goes your 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, half teaspoon of red chilli powder, and then 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but that goes in. But I use it because in my religion, my prophet, he loved white vinegar. And add half teaspoon of vinegar because you don't want it too strong. Give that a mix. Add the last bit of tomato that you've got left. Because it's a bit dry, I'm going to add about well, I should add I'll add 1 tablespoon of water, or a bit more, depends how you like it. Then have a little taste if it's missing anything. Perfect. Then leave the chickpeas and potato for about another 10 minutes or until the potatoes are easy to break. With the rice, you just let it cook until the water's boiled out. It's good, once the water's boiled out, if the rice is still hard, add half a cup of boiled water and then add half a tablespoon of vegetable margarine. But I will show you how to do that later.